3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, it is the 100th episode of the Golf DMV podcast. Thank you to the Green Turtle for hosting our live events all the time in our party room. I also want to thank whoever cooled it off in here because it was baking hot. And so
it was almost like pulling up to a golf course that's recently aerated. You almost just turn around.
You want to just turn around like, you know what, I'm not hitting this. Also, thank you to Podcast One. That's our network who allows us to do this podcast absolutely for free, by the way. And so, well, I won't say absolutely for free. I do media work for the company. And so, it's kind of a situation.
For free, so they should too.
Speaking of free,
they should be thanking us, shouldn't they?
Well, yeah, they should be thanking us.
Bringing them listeners.
And by the way, speaking of free, you see some merchandise to my left. That's not free. We've got hats for sale, and we've got because we're trying to turn this thing into a for-profit situation. So we are, so we are for-profit, although we're not profitable yet.
Like, our day is coming.
But yeah, our day is coming. So we got we've got Sherm in the studio. Sherm, what's up?
What's up?
We also got LB. What's up?
Hello, everyone.
We've got a lot of the Golf DMV All-Stars here. By the way, we've got the Real Housewives of Golf DMV. All three in the house. Sierra's here, Bernardo's here, we've got Bertha here.
It's the first time.
It's the first time all three are in the house
at the same time.
Yeah. Bird's here, he's got the camera situation going, he's recording live, and so since we've got the Real Housewives here, maybe we can get one of them to throw a drink in the other one's face, and then someone can hit someone with a chair. Real Housewives bar.
Wait till
Brenda suggested that they throw drinks at us.
Just wait till Vern's recording before you start throwing.
Yeah, we gotta get out
If
here.
you're throwing, make sure to throw Grey Goose, please.
If you're gonna throw anything,
If you're gonna throw anything LB, let it be a Grey Goose.
So we've got a lot to talk about coming up, and so we've got some courses to review. We've got some stories to tell. I think I want to start with the story though. Sherman almost got killed by a cow. Like, what are you talking about? He texted us. He says, "Remind me to tell you the story of when I almost got killed by a cow," or something like that.
Yeah. Well, yes. It was myself, my wife, and my daughter and my niece who are also here, Naomi and Taylor.
Right.
And we were at the Church of God farm down in Williamsburg, as you all know, if you listened last week, that I was out of town. So they own I think it's 1,200 acre working dairy farm. And you can actually see the farm if you're driving on the Colonial Parkway. It's pretty much the only thing that's on the Colonial Parkway. But you can see the farm. So as it turns out, we were in one pasture. We're looking for the pet pig. There's a pet pig named Arnold that lives at this farm.
Of course his name's Arnold.
Of course. He's a black pot-bellied pig that lives in the milking barn, has his own pen in there, but the pig likes to roam with the cows. He's a people pig. So he was with my son and my brother-in-law, Taylor's dad, Phil. And so the girls, we stopped at Cracker Barrel. They got some biscuits. Like, we're gonna feed Arnold when we get to the farm.
With the Cracker Barrel biscuits?
It's a pig. It eats whatever.
Well, that's my point. Why pay for biscuits if
it's Cracker Barrel. You get the biscuits for free. So anyway, so we leave. We're like walking through this huge. It's probably about 300 yards of dandelions, whatever. And we turn around, and a couple of the cows have crossed the pasture and are kind of walking behind us. So we finally see the pig. The pig comes out of the woods. He was with Phil and Bakari. And the girls start screaming, "Arnold, Arnold!" So they go running to give the pig biscuits. Well, there's a cow that was in front, and LB, how much do dairy cows weigh? Take a guess.
2,500 pounds.
Pretty close, up to about 2,000. So this was a big cow that was in front.
Big ass cow.
Yeah.
Some would say.
Yeah, and she starts going crazy, mooing at Phil, who's like 200 yards away. And I don't remember if I said it or Bernardo said it because of the fear of your life ending kind of skews things a little bit. And he said, if that cow starts coming towards us, run for the woods.
Wait a minute. How many people ever thought that they would say that phrase in their life? If this cow starts coming towards us, run for the woods.
And I never thought I would say it in my life. Well, this cow turns, looks at us, lets out a huge moo.
Do you mind doing it here, just so you can take us back to
moo?
That's a good cow.
And she didn't start walking. It was a full-on sprint.
Wow. Here's the thing. And you think, I mean, from cows, so you think animals are slow just because they're big. Once they get moving.
Once they get moving, and she had all that 2,000 pounds behind her.
She wants you, she's going to get you.
Yeah, and she was, and it was like she was walking us down like Daryl Green walking down your boy. Who was that? Herschel Walker? Yeah, back in the day. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Cowboys fans. Vern, Rick, Claude. It was Daryl Green, right?
We can move on with the rest of the story.
No, I just want to confirmation. So anyway, so the Coach B, are you a Cowboys fan? Oh, that's good.
Coach B's in the house, by the way.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So anyway, so we start running for the woods. Naomi stops twice, turn around. She's still coming! So we make it to the woods. Taylor's in front, the youngest. She stops. Bernardo literally throws her out of the way to kind of keep going, like, you got to get deeper. Runs into a barbed wire fence.
Oh!
This is why Taylor stopped. So, you know, the young one saw the fence. As I turn around as we're running, old Fat Arnold is right on our heels too, like, hurry up, Big Mama's coming. I gotta run.
The pig is running from the cow too.
Yes. So the
Bernardo
pig
didn't get like tangled in the barbed wire.
Well, she got cut up pretty good on her leg,
Oh,
like, to the point we had to make sure she had a tetanus shot. I had to call the doctor, and yeah, it was a bad situation. So anyway, so Bernardo yells, Sherman, stop her, because the cow is still coming in. And Phil has said to Bakari, if that cow goes into the woods, they're in trouble because the cow's coming for her. She didn't care about the woods, she was coming.
Well, where was Phil and Bakari at this time?
Well,
They
Phil
were like
bent over laughing, like anybody else would have been.
Wow.
But Phil, I guess because his daughter was in imminent danger, starts running back towards it.
Okay.
So right there, so Bernardo yells at me to stop, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess this is where it is.
Right. Take it one for the team.
Yeah. So I turn around and I run up and just put my hands as far in there and start screaming at the cow to stop, and she's like, skrrr! You know, kind of like skidding to a stop. Come to realize, Fat Arnold now is between me and Mama Cow. This
Oh, wait a
cow,
minute, the cow's protecting it.
the cow thinks that the pig is her calf. The only reason the cow was running at us was because it was like, what you doing with my baby? Right. So now, Big Mama reaches down, starts licking Arnold, and is like, come on back to the barn. Well, here comes Phil with a big 2x4. By the way, the other cows are making their way down because they're like, oh yeah,
Let's go see the fight.
let's get some fight. Yeah, we got to check this fight out. Big Mama's going to get some humans.
Well, I'm glad you're safe and everything worked
Yeah,
out.
so anyway, so the cow herds the pig back to the barn, and all ends well. We're here.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, but let me hold on. I got one question.
I had a lot of questions, so go ahead.
Did they ever feed the pig the biscuits?
The pig got the biscuits. And here's the funny part. The pig then squeezes his fat self under the fence, moseys on back into his pen. The cow stood in the pasture mooing at the barn, waiting on the pig to come out.
Wow.
For a solid 10 minutes. Fat Arnold takes a rest, comes back out. Then we gave him some gravy, because we had gravy from the Cracker Barrel.
Good night.
Then he squeezes under the fence and runs as fast as a fat pig can run into the pasture looking for the cow. Walked through all the cows there to that same cow and just stood there with him.
Wow.
So the pig thinks that the cow is his mom.
They got a real serious relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real kinship and stuff.
Yeah, man. Farm life, I tell you. I'm not cut out for it.
Well, that segment of Golf DMV is brought to you by the Good Farmers of America.
Right, drink your milk.
So,